Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson one. Today lesson will go through LO1, learning outcome one. As a couple of you know me, my name is Anjum Satha. Please, if you have any question, drop me email anjum@ukversity.co.uk. Okay, so today lesson before starting, we look the unit contents. We are going to start strategic human resource management and aim of this unit to develop the learner understanding how effective strategic human resource management supports to achievement of organization objective. Organization objective, every organization have its objective, why they are in the business. They have a mission statement. We can look around corporate objective. Every other objective need to be linked with the corporate objective, what as a country we want, what as a company we want to achieve. So leadership and management theories. So each lesson will go through one learning outcome. So today our key focus will be understand the role of management, human resource management, critically justify the importance of human resource management, assess the purpose of strategic human resource management function, and evaluate how human resource management function are functional areas of the business. So functional areas is known as a department. Without it, we can't function. So think about, if we don't have a strong HR, we cannot recruit the right person for the right job at the right time, with the right cost, with the right price. We're not going to achieve what we're supposed to be achieved as an organization. So we need to be look around those perspectives closely to achieve the desired objective. So that's we can look around these, it's very crucial, which we can. So I will be, so today lesson key focus will be all these. So when we looking human resource, I'll upload. So please you can follow the books, journal, article, everything we have on the Moodle page. So if you don't have access, please ask, so we can give you access on human resource management unit, yeah, because can you see all, please? Okay, so you will see the resources here, you will see the assignment brief, you will see the books, all the relevant books, sample assignment, and each lesson what we go through, because each lesson will go through LO1 LOs. And you've been given all the supporting document handouts as well, so please good to use them. So welcome, let's will start. So today lesson key focus is our LO1 learning outcome one. Understand the role of strategic management. When we'll say strategic, it means the long term. The management is the process of designing in an environment to achieve objective. If you're a manager, your job to be plan, organize, implement of HR. Yes, how you recruit, how you develop, how you train, how you retain, because that is the most important success of the every organization. According to the one of this approach we will go through is called soft approach. Under this, the human resource is the most important asset in the. Think about the Google hiring people from all over the world. Doesn't matter what their background, what their color, because the reason as the company is grown a mile, so they have ideas through diversity and all, inclusions in our organization is very important. So as we discussed in our unit specification, the aim of this unit to develop understanding and help, HR to achieve, organizational objectives. So the definition about strategic human resource is for the long-term business goals. Outcome with the strategic framework is focus on the long-term resourcing issues, organization goal, which we can look around and covering the work and inform HR strategies, reward performance, integrated into overall business strategy. The concept human resource or strategic human resource in 1990 where the strategy and the strategic planning and look, HR in relation to the business strategy, human capital, in the management and the business performance also very important issue. Okay, strategy. The word strategies mean action plan, describe the way organization create value, a business model, the purpose and the objective. Go on the model, operation and indicators. We can look around, using the ultimately the purpose of this, we can look around and achieve the objective of the organization. Because, the reason. So that will help, to achieve the objective of the organization. Coherent framework, reflect business strategy, help ensure, the various aspect of the performance management we can. It's mean, understanding the requirement, interests of the range of the organizational stakeholders, business owner, customer, shareholders, employee, wider, effective, the framework, sustainable relationship between them. So in such a way, the framework, stakeholders, the view, and the simply an input in organization value chain rather than contribute and shared value. That's quite crucial, in any organization. But there is a no single HRM strategy that will, deliver the success. All cases, organization must define their own unique strategy according to their specific context, cultures, objective. There is a HR professional instrumental applying their expertise to understand the organization circumstances, design HR capital values chain, and reflect, the stakeholder. So let's study different models. We can look around evaluation HR, we can look around, the welfare officer, we have labor managers, we can look around personnel management, we can think about human resource management and strategic is the top ladders. Business partner focus on the added activities, proactive and multidisciplinary, multi-leaded roles. Yes. We can look around administrative focus is the large the scope of activities for the function of HR. So these, in different years, this is the history. We're moving towards more globalization. So one is the Harvard framework. The main contention of this school is Michael Beer and various other his colleagues. Today's many pressures and demanding borders broader, and we can look around the comprehensive and most strategic perspective regard of the organization, the human resource, which we can. So in this model, really, we can focus about stakeholder interest. Stakeholders mean anyone who has any interest in the business is called stakeholder. Situational factor also quite crucial, which we need to be look around workforce, characteristic of business strategies, management philosophy, labor union, all HRM policy choices implies influence, human resource flow, reward system work. We can focus on foresee the commitment, congruence, which we can competence in cost effectiveness. In the long run consequences, we can look around individual well-being, organization effectiveness, and social well-being. That's also very important. Matching model of HRM, which is matching model HRM is by Pombron and Tipsy, which is, Divana and all these, the selection, appraisal, performance, reward, and development. And that leads to the performance of the organization, which is quite crucial, which we can. So selection, matching the people to the job, appraise the performance, reward system need to be in line, compensation and development of the skills. We can look at a mission model represent, the external and internal factors of human resource triangle, which is known as the matching model. Best fit, human resource management. In a sense, if required human resource strategy, have a tight fit, overall strategy. So mission in the strategies, we can look around political, cultural, human resource, organization, and all forces. We can manage them effectively. Then we have David Guest model is also very important. which is we looking in that's Dave Ulrich model of HR role. We can look around the business strategies, HR policies, HR effectiveness, HR outcomes, implies completeness, commitment, flexibility, quality of goods and the services, and we can look around the productive and the financial performance that also leads is very important to any organization. So we can look around according to this model, which we can strategic partners, stick change agent, employees, and all need to be focused in a HR perspective. So you have to bring the change, you increase the productivity in a HR function, in a HR department. Then we have path, people, and performance model, which is training and development that we need to be focused, recruitment, selection, pay satisfaction, work-life balance, job challenges, ability and skill, ab- ability and skill we need to be think about. Okay, ability and skill and motivation and incentive and opportunity and participation, which we need to be make sure the teamwork. That is very important. Career opportunities, job security of employee, disciplinary behaviors, performance outcome need to be satisfaction. This is the source came from CIPD. You guys, the CIPD is called Chartered Institute of Personnel Development, which is quite big, the institute in the UK. Difference between the traditional HR and strategic HR is that demonstrative manpower managing direct implied effort and fulfill the organization goal. Behaviors is reactive and proactive. Approach is disjoint, cohesive. Scope is implies relation, internal and external relation, not just it. So we can look around the time term, short term. Here we can look around the long term, medium term, capital and the product, people and the knowledge, and follow and initiator, accountability, cost center, investment center, and control from policies is the organic, flexible. That's the key concept in the strategic, which is the long term. Evaluation of HR, which we can look around transactional work and transformational work. So welfare of the implies care, safety, and workers, labor union implies relationships, survey, organization, strategic performance. But if we look at transformational change, that can be performance management, cultural image, training and development, compensations, benefits, business. So we moving towards, high organization effectiveness through the transactional and transformational from. So that's, which we can look around in a HR perspective. Okay, then we have 1.1. We can look around justify the importance of human resource. Human resource management function is the focus on recruitment management, providing direction to employees in our organization. Strategic human resource management, which is the linking between human resource and the objective of the organization, what we want to be achieved, like overall organization objective. You want to increase profit, you enhance customer satisfaction. These are all can be organization objectives. In an organization, strategic mean involving HR function, implementation, company strategy, their recruiting, selection, training, and all. Rather focusing on the internal issues, we can HR and strategic focus on addressing and solving the problem. What affect in the people's management related issues, long term, global, which we can, and focusing and happening outside the human resource. We can look around the action needed and for strategic human resource managers. We can, so we can look around the human resource managers are for facing with some issues such as the performance. We can look around the globalization in 21st century. Internationalization is a market integration, technology changes, new concept, cross-cultural and managing team. That's also very important. The strategic human resource management is focused on these. We can look around human resource development, integration, labor market, knowledge management. That's all come. 1.2, assess the role of then the purpose of strategic human resource management activities. Human resource management is the field of the human resource management. HR and speak about the different aspect. Anyone, any question, guys? Please, anyone, you can ask, those are listening recording, you can drop me email if any question, anjum@ukeversity.co.uk. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, sport and the standard excellence in the management. Strategic human resource provide the sense and the direction, prevalence into coherence and the political policy and programs. Strategic human resource should be guidance in the successful action, ultimately test, reliability, human resource management. There is the overall corporate, the purpose and the human resource dimension. The process of developing strategy within an organization exists and understood explicit consideration. We can look around the organization at all levels, establishing a responsibility, accountability. It's include the responsibility to identify and track, political, economic, social, technological, which we can. Okay, so if we look the case of the Tesco, then Tesco is the one of the largest UK supermarket. During last few years, Tesco participating management, which organization development and organization try to apply competitive circumstances, developing this techniques, how to be can relate with the customer, constant improvement, relation, welfare, human resource, supermarket. It's make employee champion, make decision, increase the employee players, and how the strategic human resource help to achieve the knowledge strategic goal, uh, maintain the level of organizational difference between HR policies provide the goods replies unnecessary strategy. Human resource tasks to help achieve the organizational goal, development training. The growth plan is also sufficient skills of employees. Retention policies retain the employee those we recruit, provide the quality work, strategic approaches, boost the performance management and okay training and development process enable employees knowledge that's which we can and the skill and required to achieve the whole task and the training and development enable them to achieve the essential goal which we can look around organization believe the appropriate utilization financial resources there are other the balance is quite good which we can look around um, it's called the Balance Scorecard model by Given Norton and Kaplan. Balance Scorecard. So we're not looking only, so we have to balance the perspective, financial perspective, growth perspective, internal learning perspective. That is very important in an organization to grow and accelerate the performance. Okay, overall, the development of organization implies the most important strength of the Tesco. Its main focus on the proper is accomplishment, utilization, HR strategy, help to do well in the market. Tesco resource policy perform with the marketing strategy that plays into operation. The management practices and participation help Tesco to improve the employees and overall. We can look around these steps, obtain the appropriate performance through their participation and engagement and we can look around the strategic and the practices enable to produce competencies, essential product and service. Next, we're looking 1.3, evaluate how the strategic human resource management related to the functional area. When we look the functional area, HR department, selection, recruitment, design, organization, training, management, management transformation. We can look around these are the bullet points, the key points need to be focused, performance, behavior, employees, individual relation, HR in analysis, workforce, personnel database, reward and compensation and benefit. So we can look around the training and development, we can look around the talent, we can look around the global labor workforce compliance, all which we can. And the factors which drive the working strategic human resource management with the department, globalization, we have to think about the shortage of the talent in the developed countries, available the low cost labor from the emerging countries. We can look around the technological pressure. We can look around the role of strategic human resource management. We can look around the business partner and the change agent, and we can look around implied advocate and the champion of the globalization. So today lesson, our key focus was the role of We went through the Harvard model, we went to the Mission model, algorithm model, yes, business performance model. These, in a HR perspective, these are very good, to look around and very to the point here, guys. So please, it's good to be go through the evaluation HR, Harvard framework, matching model of HR, uh, in model of internal and external. Look around the David Guest model. We can look around the BART people and performance management model, and we can different between HR, traditional, and strategic, because that subject is more about strategic. Transactional is more costing, and transformational we bring the change. So these are all, and then we went through the according to our assessment criteria 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, which we have. And when we'll do the assignment discussion, we can link and contextualize. Guys, can you spend, 5 minutes, go through these models, and if you have a question, please ask. Just do a bit recap. So go through these slides, these models, and if any point you want to ask, you can. Okay. Spend 5 minutes, please. Okay, guys, so I'm quickly share you things. Yes, please carry on. And further, if you want to, I'll copy the link for you. You can read as well. If you Google search it, it's called Strategic Human Resource and Kaplan. I'll give you a lot of examples there. What is meant by strategy, what is meant by strategic human resource, with a lot of illustration why we need to be, a lot of examples there. Okay, so you will see there is the transactional leadership and transformational leadership. We said HR, how we can motivate, the key concept which we can, human resource management, different models, systematic integrated approaches as well. So you will see these, it's quite good link, please, where we can look around strategic human resource, what is meant by, and how we can plan with lot of organizational examples and real-time examples. So that's, also help us the role of human resource management. So which you can, and there are the chapter of the books on, so please you can follow as well as given on the Moodle page. And thanks for attending today lesson. And please, you carry on spending few minutes. I'm here. If any question you have, please you can ask. Okay, guys. So hope you went model and anyone any question, please, if you have, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll keep up to here. Thanks for attending today's session. We'll go through next lesson. Hello to please before joining the next lesson, if you go through and look the contents of LO through according to the unit specification and indicative contents, you can prepare your own handouts as well, and which will go through next lesson. Thanks for attending. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.